Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my Week 5 NFL reactions. Trust me, after Sunday, I really didn't want to record this video at all, but hey, I got to get content to you guys one way or the other. Couple of disclaimers as usual. If you disagree with anything I say, please let me know down in the comments. I want your opinions on everything. And also, thank you guys for viewing my last video so much. 3.3 thousand views. What a milestone. I greatly appreciate it. So if there's nothing else to talk about, we shall get straight into the video. Let's react to NFL Week 5. Right now, so starting off with Thursday Night Football, I know this is old news, but we have the 49ers defeating the Rams and absolutely shocking them with how banged up the 49ers are right now. At the box score now, Mac Jones actually looks like a very decent quarterback. 33 for 49, 342, 2 touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey had 22 carries for 57 yards. He's not been good rushing at all, but very effective in the receiving game. 8 for 82. And Kendrick Bourne just casually coming in and having the essentially his career game, and then the defense was able to stop a key turnover on Kyren Williams, having Kyren Williams fumble. Looking at the Rams now, Matt Stafford, 30 for 47, 389, 3 touchdowns. He almost threw for 400 yards. That's very impressive. Kyren Williams, again, not a bad start to the game, but still was very slow and, again, basically cost the Rams the game at the end. He was also very effective in the receiving game, but as usual, so also was Puka Nacua, 10 for 85, even though this game actually seems a lot slow for Puka Nacua standards. Good game, 49ers, and Rams, again, I mean, Rams, you still have an electric offense. Defense, I mean, I would work on fixing that a little bit. And now we have a game which, as I predicted, put me back to sleep. We have the Vikings beating the Browns, and I don't know what else to say. I mean, this game was terrible, but Carson Wentz did have a very effective day. So did Jordan Mason, who got a touchdown for me, at least in fantasy, but also fumbled, so thank you a lot for that. Justin Jefferson, 7 for 123, and then we have Jordan Addison catching the game-winning pass for touchdown for the Vikings. And going over to the Browns now, Dylan Gabriel was kind of mediocre. I mean, 190, 2 touchdowns. Quinshon Judkins still ran for 110 yards on 23 carries, alongside with David Njoku having a receiving touchdown, also Harold Finn, and that is a very scary 1-2 combo at tight end. And then the defense was a little bit slower this game. I mean, they barely came up with any sacks, and which is very crazy because they're playing Carson Wentz. So, good game, Vikings, and then Browns. I mean, I didn't really know what else to expect. And now we have the Colts beating the crap out of the Raiders. And I fear to say it, but I might be wrong on the Colts. Indianapolis and Daniel Jones, I apologize. I am a clown, and I was not aware of your guys' game. You guys are a legitimately good football team. Yeah, from what I can see, I mean, nothing other than the usual. Geno Smith being, once again, a terrible quarterback. Ashton Jeanty barely getting any carries, even though he is being very efficient. Brock Bowers, again, not really getting any carries. I know he's injured. Trey Tucker had a pretty big day. Defense couldn't stop a thing. Colts, Daniel Jones, I mean, he kind of had a mediocre day, but did barely complete a lot of his passes. Tyler Warren is right now my favorite for Offensive Rookie of the Year. I could not mean that more. Tyler Warren is the beast incarnate right now, and just Jonathan Taylor continues to be my fantasy golden ticket right now. 3 touchdowns. Like, the dude's a beast right now. I mean, there's nothing else to say. Overall, the Colts are... Who expected the Colts to be this good right now? Like, it is actually madness. And now we're on to the Broncos beating the Eagles. Look, I don't want to get upset here, but it's kind of hard not to when Jalen Hurts completes 60% of his passes, throws for 280 yards, 2 touchdowns, and we lose. Were the refs terrible this game? Absolutely. Were they bailing the Broncos out between the Goddard penalty, the stupid Zach Bond penalty, the missed fumble, the missed roughing the passer, the missed everything? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, we should have won this game if they could have given Saquon Barkley more targets, if we could have given A.J. Brown more targets, if we could have given Saquon Barkley more carries, or if we could have just stopped Courtland Sutton. Now we're on to the games that I really didn't watch because I was depressed. We have the Texans beating the Ravens, and which was, again, just a terrible, boring game. C.J. Stroud looks back. 23 for 27, 244, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Nick Chubb, 11 for 61, 1 touchdown. Anybody who picked up Woody Marks, including me, that was a terrible mistake. And once again, Christian Kirk had a pretty good day, I guess. I don't really know what to do with this guy. Nico Collins, still 4 receptions for 52 yards. He was really good. The Ravens now, and there's nothing to highlight. 3 picks. You're terrible. Derrick Henry is washed. And can we stop acting like the Ravens are contenders now? Can we just stop? I know they had a lot of injuries, but what more can you really say at this point for this pathetic team? Now we're on to the Panthers beating the Dolphins, and what warmed my heart to see the Dolphins lose. I don't know why, but I just want to see the Dolphins lose. I want to see Mike McDaniel fail for some reason. You got Tua Tagovailoa throwing for 3 touchdowns, 256 yards. Devon Achane averaging 1.6 yards a carry. That was terrible. Jalen Waddle continues to just go off now that Tyreek's out. Same with Devon Achane. Same with Darren Waller. I don't really think there's a tight end right now in this league playing better than Darren Waller, and I could not mean that more. The Panthers now, Bryce Young really didn't do anything that spectacular. 19 for 30, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. He is looking like a completely different quarterback. Rico Dowdle, though, might be the player of the week. 23 for 206. He was an absolute beast. And hey, Xavier Legette caught a touchdown alongside with Mitchell Evans. And Tetairoa McMillan even got some considerable playing time. The defense showed up when it needed to. This Panthers team, they look good. Now we have the Cowboys barely squeaking by the Jets. And, Dak Prescott, I fear to say, but he is playing really good right now. He just is. Javonte Williams, what a pickup they had. He was a steal. Ryan Flournoy, I've never heard of this guy before. 6 for 114. Jake Ferguson had 2 touchdowns. The Jets defense, which is just once again absolutely atrocious. Justin Fields, though, 32 for 46, 283, 2 touchdowns. This is really showing what actually a good passer Justin Fields can be if they actually throw the ball. Breece Hall was very effective on the ground and also very effective in the receiving game. But it's just the Dallas defense had a considerably good game, and they were able to shut down the Jets at certain time. The Jets right now have the worst record in football, but they aren't playing like the worst team in football. Now we have the Saints beating the Giants, and where was Jackson Dart? Where's this quote-unquote franchise quarterback that everyone was trying to advertise, even though he threw for 111 yards the week prior? I don't know what that was all about. Cam Scatterboo, continues to be the beast incarnate. Theo Johnson had 2 touchdowns even. I don't know what that was about. Spencer Rattler had kind of a mediocre game. Taysom Hill stepped in for a little bit. Taysom Hill also had -1 rush yards. Alvin Kamara was pretty mediocre on the ground. Rashid Shaheed had a big day with a touchdown. Defense was able to get 2 key interceptions for the game. This game made me want to tear my eyeballs out again, as I mentioned. But hey, at least it was good to see the Giants lose. And now we have the Titans beating the Cardinals in what was an absolute stunner. Cam Ward looked atrocious this game. Tony Pollard, though, carried this team on his back. Same with Calvin Ridley, man. I don't know how the Titans won this game. But Kyler Murray, though, was just so mediocre. It was unbelievable to watch. They had 3 total rushing touchdowns with Zonovan King, Amari Demercado, and Kyler Murray. Marv actually had a really big day. I'm baffled right now. I just don't know how the Cardinals even lost this game to the Titans. Now we have a Game of the Year contender. We have the Seahawks versus the Buccaneers. And yeah, Baker Mayfield, I mean, he was excellent. I mean, I don't think there's any quarterback playing better than Baker Mayfield right now. I mean, 29 for 33, 379, 2 touchdowns. Rachaad White had a considerable day on the ground running for 2 touchdowns. Also catching 4 for 30. Emeka Egbuka, it might be actually scratch that. Emeka Egbuka is my rookie of the year pick. And it's not even considerably close. He has been absolutely unstoppable, but also has Sam Darnold, who is again he is carrying his talents from Minnesota to Seattle. Kenneth Walker just continues to have big day, even though they gave him 10 carries. A.J. Barner had 2 touchdowns. Jackson Smith and Jigba had another big day. This game had, Torrey Horton. This game literally had everything, but the Buccaneers were just the better team that night. Now we got the Lions beating the Bengals in what was a lot closer than I expected, but hey, a win's a win. I mean, the Lions looked great. Jared Goff, 258, 3 touchdowns. David Montgomery, 18 for 65 and a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs didn't have that great of a day on the ground, but also had a touchdown through the air. Sam Laporta had a touchdown, 5 for 92. Amon-Ra St. Brown just continues to be an absolute beast, 8 for 100 yards. Defense, again, came up when they needed it. Going over to the Bengals now, Jake Browning is literally the worst thing I've ever seen. I've never seen a quarterback worse than him. This run game is absolutely atrocious. The run game is just a ghost. Jamar Chase got me a fantasy win. Thank you for that. T. Higgins finally got a touchdown. Yeah, nothing else to say. Bengals, I'm happy you guys traded for Joe Flacco. At the time of recording this video, the Bengals did, in fact, trade for Joe Flacco. And for the Lions, I think you might be a top 2 team in the league right now. Now we have Jayden Daniels coming back and stunning the Chargers, and what was a very well played game by Jayden Daniels. 15 for 26, 231, a touchdown, no picks, also ran for 39 yards on the ground. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt had an absolute beast day, running for 111 yards and 2 extra touchdowns. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt was also effective in the receiving game when needed, and Deebo Samuel had himself a big day, and the defense obviously leading Justin Herbert, letting him only 10 points. Justin Herbert, though, had a pretty bad day, 22 for 29, 166, a touchdown, and a pick. Omarion Hampton had a little bit of a slower day, and for all you fantasy users that drafted Omarion Hampton, you guys are going to be pissed because now Najee Harris and Omarion Hampton are out. Omarion Hampton probably going to come back before him, and Ladd McConkey finally had a touchdown as soon as I traded the guy. Awesome. Now we have the Patriots coming into Buffalo and stunning the Bills. And if you're a Bills fan, I would not be worried. Drake May is just that dude. Drake May didn't even have that great of a day. He didn't throw for a touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson might be the worst thing on turf, even though he did have 2 red zone touchdowns. Stephon Diggs finally got his revenge game, 10 for 146. Looking at the Bills now, Josh Allen just continues to do Josh Allen things. Running for 53 yards, passing for 253 yards, throwing for touchdowns. James Cook was a little bit limited today. Keon Coleman, 4 for 23. Curtis Samuel, 2 for 26. But it was really led by Dalton Kincaid. Him and Darren Waller are playing absolutely out of their minds for the tight end position right now. So, good game, Patriots. I tried to tell everybody, you guys are legit. The Bills, again, I would not be worried. Now we have Monday Night Football. We have the Jaguars stunning the Chiefs. And yeah, Patrick Mahomes had some ugly, ugly turnovers. He ran for a touchdown, passed for a touchdown, but had one of the ugliest interceptions I think I've ever seen. And you guys need a running back. You guys really do. You guys need a running back that can consistently be good. Travis Kelce came alive in this game. So did Tyquan Thornton, man. This Tyquan Thornton guy has been a great fill-in for Rashee Rice as he's been out. Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence played, again, pretty mediocre, but also ran for 2 touchdowns, finally showing his athleticism. Travis Etienne was also a little bit limited. Travis Hunter, man, this was by far his best game. Same with BTJ. This was by far the Jaguars' best game offensively that they've played. So, good game. And Chiefs, I would be panicking, honestly. And that is going to do it for today's video. Sorry it was a little late, but I had to get some stuff done. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do whatever you got to do to show support. So without further ado, I'll see y'all guys the next time I upload. Peace.